Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Following your dreams, the theme of the day. But most often we find ourselves in a dilemma whether to follow our mind or heart. Have you raise your hand if you have also witnessed the same situation? Almost all of us. But just in case, whenever we have enough conviction to follow our heart and proceed ahead, still, when we are on our path, we are looking for a constant validation, which will provide us more conviction or more satisfaction that what we are doing it right. Have you ever witnessed such thing that you got a signal from the universe that you are on your path? Yeah, some of us might have, or the truth is probably we all might have witnessed it, but there are times when we tend to ignore even if there are uh, clear signs about the reality or from the universe. So according to psychologist Carl Jung, who is an expert who published many papers, many uh, who have done many researches on this topic. So synchronicity is something when a meaningful coincidence that happens in the outer world perfectly aligns with your inner state of mind. Let me repeat that again. A meaningful coincidence that is happening in the outer world is perfectly aligning with your inner state of mind. Now, these two probably are not connected by any cause or any effect, but they are connected in the meaning. In literal sense, if you are looking for something, when you are searching for something, finding that on a right time at a right moment is what synchronicity is all about. I would like to narrate a story, a real one, which happened a few decades ago. Sir Anthony Hopkins is a Welsh actor. He is a well-renowned veteran who is one of the most terrifying actors of his time. During 1970s, he got a chance to star in a movie which was named The Girl from Petrovska. This movie was based on a novel with the same name, which was written by George Pfeiffer. So, as an actor, for the research purposes, after signing up for the movie, the actor decided to flew to London to get a copy of the book. But to his dismay, he wasn't able to find it anywhere across the city. So finally, he gave up. But surprisingly, when he was on his way back to the hotel, on a subway station at the bench, he found a book which somehow someone forgot there. He picked it up, and yes, it was the same book he was looking for. He opened the book, and there were some written notes on the margins and the white spaces of the book. Fair enough. He goes back to his place, starts the shooting, and after a few months, he get a chance to meet George Pfeiffer, who is the original author of the movie. So on the set, he explains the situation, the entire incident to him. The author somehow wasn't that much amazed, but he mentioned, you know, Anthony, I had a copy of that book where I used to write margins, where I used to write notes on the blank spaces of the book. But somehow down the line, I lost that. Sir Anthony Hopkins gave him the book, and no prizes for guessing. It was the same book. Astonishing, isn't it? Because the undeniable truth about the universe is no matter what situation are you into, what path are you taking, what decisions are you taking in your life down the line, from time to time, the universe winks and nods at you to just to let you know that you are on the right path. Now you may see it as a butterfly in numbers or random proverbs or quotes or songs or music or books, and it is a not something which is superstition. Many artists, including book authors, they when they do research for their new projects, time to time they witness this. The only thing which is required, are you present in the moment, and are you willing, are you open to the signals from the universe? So ladies and gentlemen, are you noticing